Hello, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you today. My name is Rina Agustina, and I'm a postgraduate student in English language education at Indraprastha University. I'm truly excited to share some ideas with you all. Today, I'm going to present Sparking Joy in Learning. I believe it showcases teachers' abilities in organizing an English class with the students to have a fun and engaging English as a foreign language for young learners. I hope you'll find it insightful and maybe even inspiring. Without further ado, let's dive into the details of my presentation. I should say hello, future English language rock stars. If you will, and think back to your own childhood. What was your favorite class in school? For many of us, it wasn't the class where you just sat silently copying notes. No, it was often the one where we felt seen, heard, and most importantly, excited to learn. Now, imagine our young learners bright eyed, full of boundless energy, and just beginning their journey with English as a foreign language. How do we, as educators, step into that natural curiosity and transform the often challenging process of language acquisition into something genuinely joyful and memorable? My friends, today we are going to explore just that, sparking joy in learning through fun and engaging EFL for young learners. We all know the traditional methods: textbooks, drills, rote memorization. While these have their place, they rarely ignite the spark of genuine interest, especially in children. Young minds thrive on interaction, on play, on discovering things for themselves. So, how do we bring that to our English as a foreign language classrooms? Let's dive into three key strategies that will revolutionize your approach. Let's think about the power of play, games, songs, and movement. First, and arguably most important, embrace the power of play. Children learn naturally through play. Instead of viewing games as mere time fillers, recognize them as incredibly potent learning tools. Think about it. When a child is engaged in a game, their guard is down, their anxiety is low, and they are intrinsically motivated to understand the instruction and communicate effectively. Okay, now let's continue to the games. Simple games like Simon Says can reinforce and commands. I Spy teaches vocabulary and adjectives. Board games adaptive with English prompts encourage conversational practice. Even a simple charades game can bring new vocabulary to life. The key is to make the language acquisition is a natural byproduct of the fun. Second, songs and chants. Music is a universal language and it's incredibly effective for language learning. Repetitive songs with action help children internalize vocabulary, grammar patterns, and pronunciation effortlessly. Think head, shoulders, knees, and toes for body parts, or simple counting songs. Chants can be used for alphabet practice or phonics and movement. Children need to move, incorporate total physical response or TPR activities where students respond to commands with action. This not only aids comprehension but also provides a much needed energy release, keeping them focused and engaged. Storytelling bringing language to life. Next, Let's talk about the magic of storytelling. Stories are fundamental to human experience. They captivate, they teach, and they provide context for a new language. When we tell stories in the EFL classroom, we are not just practicing listening comprehension. We are creating a world where English is the key to unlocking adventure. Okay, it is the tips for giving a storytelling activities in the class. First, visual aids are your best friend. Use puppets, flashcards, pictures, or even simple drawings to illustrate your story. This makes the language comprehensible even if children don't understand every single word. Second, repetitive language. Choose stories with repetitive phrases or structures. Children love predictability, and repeating phrases gives them confidence and helps them to memorize. Third is interactive storytelling. Don't just read, ask question, pause for prediction. Encourage children to complete sentences or even act out part of the story. Turn your student into active participant, not just passive listeners. This builds their confidence to speak and interact in English. Finally, and perhaps most holistically, we need to focus on creating a language rich environment. This means immersing students in English in every way possible, going beyond the confines of a traditional lesson. Finally, and perhaps most holistically, we need to focus on creating a language rich environment. This means immersing students in English in every. Label everything. Label objects in your classroom in English. Chair, table, door. Simple visual cues reinforce vocabulary constantly. Use realia, real objects. Bring real objects into the classroom. If you are teaching about fruits, bring actual fruits. This makes the learning tangible and memorable. Theme based learning. Instead of isolated vocabulary lists, organize your lessons around engaging themes. The zoo, my family, space exploration. This provides a natural context for new words and grammar, making connection easier to grasp. Positive reinforcement. Celebrate every effort, every new word, every attempted sentence, a smile, a thumbs up, a simple good job goes a long way in building confidence and fostering love for the language. Remember, a confident child is an eager learner. These aren't just nice to have, they are essential strategies for effective EFL teaching to young learners. When we integrate play, storytelling, and a rich language environment, we are not just teaching words, we are fostering a lifelong love of communication, a curiosity about other cultures, and the confidence to explore a world of possibilities through English. We are quite literally sparking joy. The conclusion. So, as you live today, I urge you to consider what one new game, what one interactive story, what one element of language rich environment can you bring into your classroom this week? Even small changes can have a profound impact, of course. Remember that the energetic, curious child we talked about at the beginning, they are waiting for us, their teachers, to make learning English an adventure. Let's make it an adventure filled with laughter, discovery, and the sweet sound of new words being spoken with confidence. Let's make learning English not just educational, but truly wonderfully fun. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I truly hope that the idea share will inspire you to bring even more joy and engagement into your EFL classrooms. Let's continue to empower our young learners and ignite their passion for English. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I truly hope that the idea share will inspire you to bring even more joy and engagement into your EFL